guys. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Not sure what happened with the stream right there. Kind of weird, to be honest. Kind of really weird. Not sure what was happening with the stream right there, my guys. But thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. How do we go about this the best way possible? Mm-mm. Kind of thinking of using Vieira. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Yeah, okay. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Should I use you? Because of the pace. Let's just do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on.
Football's only a game, but you should try
Right.
telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue, which has goes in for the header. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Threads one in. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. Cleared without complication. bit of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that was very necessary. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's in a good position here. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's good running with the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Mbappe. First quarter of an hour gone. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to get it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Clips it so gently. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to dink it in. Pull it. No goals as yet. That's tidy. Plays a delicate ball. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. Oh, such a clever touch. Decent hit! And he's managed to get rid. And he's gone looking for safety. And the pass is intercepted. Well read, nice interception. Hullet. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Hullet. Rummenigge. Well, they've got it again. And it's Van Basten. Lazio trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Maldini. Seedorf. And it's Vieira.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, great chance! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Lovely feet. Rijkaard. Rodri. Seedorf. Short changes him with that pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rummenigge. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that was asking just too much of him.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Maldini. And we've reached half-time. Well, there
Yeah.
it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means.
Should have at least had
The
like
efforts
2 or
of
3
both
goals.
sides
Not
have been
sure
good,
what the
but
hell
neither have been
Romaniga
able
was
to
doing there for
penetrate.
me, man.
And so we reach
Kind
the
of
break,
weird.
and the game remains goalless.
Kind of weird. Kind of
Look
weird.
back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Yeah.
Numero 15. Lascia il campo per il
And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And now they can clear their lines. Chelsea have reclaimed it. Beckham. Rummenigge! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And the finish! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining...
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Punched away. Costa Curta. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Spread neatly. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Beckham. Up he goes! In he goes again! Rummenigge. Beckham. Thuram can get it clear. Yamal!
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to
Yeesh.
do to score there.
That was crazy.
Beckham, a regular corner taker. And he's there to clear it. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Weghorst showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Rummenigge, great chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And he's only too grateful to capital.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know. No, I didn't check the buy again. Oh my god. Nah, nah. Not sure it's worth it.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices
Welcome
are
to the
flowing.
stream,
Well,
guys.
there's a
Give
real
us a like.
familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion. Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
How's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
El dorsal 19.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chelsea finding their passes, and they're quick to get it back. He's shifting through the gears here. Jordi Alba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gerrard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Seedorf has a goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was
Let's
quite
make
close.
this an interactive one.
Maldini.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Jordi Alba. And he's taking no chances there.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's shooting! And he's following up! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. It's a good run down the right. He's got away. He won't be happy with that one. Rodri. Rijkaard. Seedorf takes control of it and he's on the move. Cannavaro. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
What the hell is all of this?
Rummenigge.
And that's no foul.
Rummenigge
This
was
game
given
sometimes,
the time and
man.
room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution now.
What the hell?
Into the match.
Are you guys watching this also, man?
Seedorf. Now it's Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Bullet looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Seedorf. Could be danger here. Can he put it away?
Rummenigge, stop doing this shit, man.
He can get that clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was... And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Why the hell did Rumi miss that goal, man?
Gerrard gathers from the goal kick. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Bale.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Neymar. Oh, he's burst through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Quality ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Zico. Jordi Alba. Great chance!
Just look at Buffon. Being a Buffon.
Are back in business. A mere formality.
GG's to him,
Nigh on
though.
a certainty, he is truly in the
I
zone.
don't know why his reaction was that bad
He
there.
always had the measure of the
I mean,
keeper,
Buffon,
there was
actually.
very little doubt as to how this was going to end
I was
up.
going to manual goal keep, but I was like, yo, that's in front of him. He should get that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Rummenigge! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, that's a good goal.
Perhaps
That's a good
deserves
goal.
a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was on site.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Chelsea leading by one in a
If you're enjoying the
game.
stream, kindly give the
It's
stream a
intriguing
follow.
to watch and could easily go either way. That gets things going for the second half. And here's Mbappe, in with the challenge. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's found some space here. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Rijkaard. Always onto this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a good position here. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means it's Neymar! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping! Let's a look and place it forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Save-off! And And he comes up trumps again. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's a nicely measured pass. Maldini. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Well, nicely intercepted. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's a nice ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pull it. Pull it. Oh, this is a very good run.
Why did Mbappe drag back? Ah, shit. He was the one I wanted to give that ball. I'm not sure why he didn't continue his run. To sub, yeah. Because it's pace. That's the reason why I'm scared. Honestly, I don't want to use VR because of pace. Because yo, he's done some stupid shit lately that I'm like, what the fuck? Ah, but I don't have any defensive minded human here. Should I use Lamb? Let me use Lamb. It's small, but at least he can hold the ball and he could be able to pass at least a little bit. I use him on left or right back usually. I don't use him on like the...
El dorsal 8, Gerard. El dorsal 16, el dorsal 9.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Luis Suarez.
El dorsal 13, Puyol. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Fiddles it through. Oh, good ball, shots on here. And he's there to get it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Suarez. Bellingham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Bellingham threads one in. He's through here. And the shot! It's a goal! 2 good. They have breathing space.
Yeah.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Chelsea could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Hits one! second reaction.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Chelsea have their second corner now. Dixon.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Zico.
descuento.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace.
How many
clearly
times
made him
did he
feel
shoulder bump in this
a
match?
tad
Man?
uncomfortable.
Messi looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Triol clears it away. Vieri. And it's Hullet. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty.
GG's to him. I'm not mad about how we played in the midfield, to be honest. I'm even quite impressed, to be honest. I wasn't expecting that performance. That was quite nice. That was quite nice from him. And in part one, what does honestly, I don't know what to say about that Yaya Toure, right? I don't have him, but I've heard like a couple of things. Some people say he seems average, but for his size, he's okay or good. Yeah, I'm quite confused on that, right? I don't really know how the play for the guy goes, to be honest. This is a team of pace. You are, you are, you are. Nasema, you are, you are, you are, you are. Why you people? They go soon buy. Why you people? They go soon buy. Not sure why. That learner. Yeah, okay. Seasoning. You're on the BGG training. You're not a Shokoto. I'm gonna about that. You have the man on top of.
Well,
B-boy
they say
team, I don't
football's
fear
only
no
a
man.
game, but you should try
I'm a
and play this
general.
lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Saliba defending his Zico! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Why you people?
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the closest thing to goalkeeping perfection is this guy, Manuel Neuer. We all know about his abilities with the ball, but I want to keep an eye on his leadership. Such a vocal presence who accepts nothing but perfection from his defence and, of course, himself.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That pass has been well intercepted. Couldn't squeeze it through. Conte. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Pull it.
That's not a foul. Like, what is a foul in this game
now?
now?
Chance to counter. Thuram takes control of it and he's on the move. That is Conte. Messi. Rafael Leao. Rijkaard. Kante wins the duel this time. Rafael Leao. Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Salah. That looks a good ball through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find. And Yaya Toure! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yaya Toure is offering a wry smile there.
Whatever goes around comes around.
Rijkaard. Rijkaard! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Mateus. That is good strength. Pull it. That's a shade optimistic. That's really well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's looking for the runner here. Well, there's the clearance. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao!
What the hell is all of this?
Rafael Leao really made the
I really
tough
hate
part
this
look
game
easy
for the shoulder
and the
bumping
easy
thing.
part
At
very
least call a foul,
complicated.
He didn't even go for the ball.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Zico. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tomiyasu. Can he latch on to this? Pull it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ball played for Conte. And here's Mbappe. Seedorf. And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far. It's their second corner of the game. Saliba attempts a clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
No. Give me a boo now. I'm a cool car. Ain't that?
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is good.
There's the shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have the first goal. Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat. Mohamed Salah! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mohamed Salah has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, good-looking ball. Seedorf spots it and intercepts. And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Seedorf. Oh, this is a terrific run. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's in! 2 up! And
Keep tight marking.
to pull clear!
Keep tight marking.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response, absolutely clinical.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 42.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes.
In for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And it's Salah. And it's played forward. Chelsea with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Zico.
This is the time you need that pace.
Zico. Oh, he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gonna use up all your time, bro. Don't worry. I'll make sure you do. Barging up and down. Just play football. Mark your ball, get your ball. That's it. You don't need to show the bomb. I even have no issues with it. If they count what a foul should be, what a foul is a foul, because some people just spam that shit, then I probably wouldn't have an issue with the thing. But yo, a lot of people spam that shit so crazy. You just be asking like, is that actually? Is that actually the way to mark? Too heavy. I was trying to do something different there.
And here's Seedorf. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's shifting through the gears here. Picked out brilliantly. And for a moment, time stood still.
What's the tackle? Shoots up. Sometimes I don't think I'm too irrational. Beat these bags like a rabies. Though it wasn't last year. I know man will live life in fear.
cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Chelsea get their fourth corner.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 17.
Tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Chelsea are in a position of real strength now. Mateus. And the shot!
Ah, shit.
Sticks it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Rice. And it's Luis Suarez. Zico. Great. It's Luis Suarez! And that would have been game, set and match.
Suarez should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Mateus. Rice. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Driving forward. He might be in here. Rummenigge.
Yeah.
And through to the goalkeeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Rummenigge. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the shot! Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And just like that, he's into double figures now. That is fabulous. Just drink it in.
Wow, just wow. I'm speechless, totally speechless.
Don't make me use it. I'm not foolish. I'm not foolish. Don't make me use it. I'm not foolish. I'm not there. I'm not sweet. When I was on the bad runs of 11 games, he was touting me. Another Real Madrid. Okay, so one more game. Actually, nah. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Really appreciate you all. But something came up. I know the stream was just messy today. It was like on and off and all of that kind of thing. But yeah, guys, don't worry. It's all good. We are always a family here. I think I played about 4 games today. Was it? I think 4 or 5 games. Not sure how many actually. Maybe 4 or 3. Not sure. Yeah, but thanks for coming in. Really appreciate you all. Blam and take care, guys. I might be on tomorrow, so let's just.